Good morning, Paradise Crew. Today's day 4 of our cruise, and we're about to be in Curacao.
Curacao.
So it is 7 a.m. super early, but we are going to go get breakfast because we have to be off the ship as soon as it docks to meet Curacao-Actief for our tour.
Yeah.
So we are doing the Wonderful World of Water tour, where we explore the island, see all the beautiful water features, and then go snorkeling. So, we made it! We were like one of the first people off the ship. A good advantage of being on deck 2 and getting off at deck 1. All we had to do was walk to the stairs, go right down, and now we're here. So it's 8:15. They anticipated us getting off at 8:30, so it's great that they sped that process up a little bit because we have 15 minutes to walk to our meeting point, which is all the way through the pier area to the entrance exit area. So I need to let Mr. Photographer know here that we don't have time for B-roll. Oh look, the carnival sunshine! I think this is the first time we've seen a cruise ship since we've, like, besides ours, right?
Yeah, that's true.
There's the beautiful freedom of the seas. So, another advantage, I guess, of leaving from Puerto Rico and coming in off-season is there are a lot less other cruise ships. There she is, the beautiful carnival sunshine. It is really windy today, so I'm not sure if the drone is going to be able to go up, but you know, Colony risks it for the biscuit. So Curacao is known for their brightly colored buildings. We were told last night by one of the head waiters that they repaint every 2 years to make sure that the buildings are as vibrant as they can be for all of the tourists. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Whew. We're in the splash zone a little bit over here. So pretty though. Right now, obviously, since it's 8:30, it's not too hot. And since the wind's blowing, it doesn't feel as bad either, but hopefully, I put a ton of sunscreen on today, like a ton, and I packed some with me for obvious reasons. So hopefully I can stay less crispy. Where'd he go?
Right?
Yes.
Nice to meet you. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Hi.
That wasn't too bad of a walk.
Yeah, pretty easy.
We're waiting for 2 more people.
Okay.
Bernice already here, so as soon as they're out, we're good to go. Okay.
Great. Thank you.
Loretta, you guys are going on the folding? Yes. Okay. So we are still waiting for 2 people. Oh yes. I was told that there's gonna be cameras.
Yeah.
This is my good side.
Great. We'll keep that in mind.
We are now in the central district, near the town area. We are going to be driving towards the west. We're going to start the tour by going to the north shore, so west side of the island, but on the north shore where it's the water is rugged. You know, we have all the water spectacles, the waves hitting in, and it basically the first half of this tour is going to be in the mini desert part. So we have places where it's more greener, but we're gonna go nice in the desert. So not only a tropical island, but in the desert. Prepare those caps, those sunblocks, you know, put the lotion on. Ready? Together generate about a third of the power.
We're in the desert. We're in the middle of nowhere in the desert. Are you having a good time?
This is freaking awesome. about to take some awesome photos too in a minute. We get some by the Jeep, and I want to get Alyssa out in the middle of the desert area.
Alright, well we gotta go because we
Alright,
can't
let's
hold
do it.
everybody. Okay, we just got some awesome photos.
Heck yeah.
Insert those right here.
Right there.
Right there.
Oh, okay.
So much fun.
Go with the flow.
Looks like we're flying.
Well, that's
Oh,
good,
yeah.
because you will be gathering him up.
So much fun. I'm stuttering.
I'm stuttering. I'm stuttering.
I'm gonna try and see if I can get one of the fruit for you guys. See if I can get the right one.
Yeah.
How sharp is that? Sharp? But I can cut one in half for you to see what it kind of looks like. This one is the one that is green on the inside, but it is still far from ripe. So when it becomes fatter, it becomes chunkier, it has more meat, fruit, you know? So now you can only see the pits because it's not ripened yet, but it's nice and sweet when you eat it. So we have this one and the other version that is a ball of like a cactus ball. So you have the dader and the tampanya. So they're both very fruity and delicious, refreshing when you're here in the desert sometimes. If you can find it ripened without a bite in it, or sucked dry by the birds or the iguanas. But yeah.
We are going to a cave.
Alright.
We're going into a cave.
Full of bats.
Full of bats.
Full of bats.
Alright. Camera's a little dusty. Can't imagine why. We haven't been driving through the desert or anything. That's a little better. Hope you can see me better. Alright, here we go. Probably should not have worn flip-flops. I mean, I don't really mind my feet getting all dusty and whatever, but you probably want to wear some sort of closed shoe so your feet don't get as dirty as mine. Oh my gosh, look how cool this is.
Out in these caves for shelter, and they would not to be caught, they would light up a fire, but inside, because if you did it outside, people could see, and you know they would be captured again. So these caves were used not only by the Indians that came from the Amazon from South America, but also by escaped slaves.
Oh, is that one right there?
What is that?
Where?
Right there?
That's
No.
just a rock.
That's just a rock? Okay. Oh, so sorry.
Looks like a crab.
Elbow.
Crab.
Yeah.
Put them on your hand. Here.
Oh, that's okay.
No? Not on your hand? Oh, sorry. Sorry. They're very resilient.
He's like, oh.
Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, just checked out a cave.
We just checked out a cave, saw bats. Mr. KRABS is in there,
Mr. KRABS.
so that was cool.
Mr. KRABS is in there with all of his friends and family.
She accidentally dropped Mr. KRABS. What was his name? Pablo?
Pablo.
Pablo the Crab was in there. He was hanging out. Hope he's doing okay. Fell from high distance.
I don't think I've ever been in a cave before. That was really cool.
Yeah. I think we've been in a couple of caves, right?
Where?
I feel like we've been in a cave.
Who are you with? It wasn't me. It was not me. I've never been in a cave. Ooh, buddy. Gosh, it's not even 11 o'clock and we've been in the desert and in a cave and we saw a whole day ahead of us.
So this is BOKA Patrick, and Patrick's mouth is a double mouth, so it's a really big mouth.
Really big one. Oh, yep, I see that. Ow.
So you guys can get, let's say, 10 minutes to roam around a bit, and then we go to the blowhole, yeah? Sounds good.
Perfect.
This is one of my camping places.
Ooh.
Yep. And it's nice because it has a constant breeze to keep you cool. It doesn't have mosquitoes because of the breeze, so it's perfect. And not much light pollution, so it's a nice, you can look at the stars very nice at night.
Wow, look how pretty. Let me see if I can go closer here. Alright, here we go. It's a little windy, but she said we have about 10 minutes to explore. And look behind me, look what he's doing. He's getting out the drone. So, I'm not sure if he'll be able to take off, but if he does, it could be really cool. These little chairs here. I'm not sure how you get down there to sit there, but it's a nice relaxing spot. Oh, I guess you could get down there fairly easily. Bernice was saying that this is her one of her favorite camping spots. So the breeze here keeps all of the mosquitoes away. There's not a lot of light, obviously. We're out here kind of isolated. So I'd love to go camping here. Guess we need to come back and go camping, but I can't get over how pretty this is. So she was saying that this is a place called Patrick, and it has two little inlets, is what I'm calling them. I'm not sure if that's what they're called. And called BOKA, and in her language, BOKA means mouth. So there's two of them.
Yes, this, but these are juveniles. You cannot eat it yet, so I'm gonna find a chunky one for you guys.
All right.
You can eat it, but if you have to eat it without washing it. So you have to find the ones that people don't step on, like this, on the edge, because of the salt spray, it gives it a nice salty kick. So if you wash it, it loses the effect. So I'm gonna grab a few for you guys. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I sometimes eat it as a snack.
Alright, so that's what it looks like. Tasty. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, it's tasty. All right. It is tasty.
It would be good in a salad.
Yeah. Definitely salty.
Yeah, it's salty.
Very salty.
Yeah.
I'll take some to Helen over here. See.
It's like a sunflower seed effect.
Yeah. Okay. Here, eat this.
Oh, that's sour.
A little salty, huh? Oh, jeez. Keep tripping. So now we are at a blowhole. There are a couple other tour companies here right now, so a few more people around than we all had hoped, but they should be leaving shortly. It's really not that many people, but if you're walking around with only 8 of you all day, it's kind of really nice, more private, and then obviously when other people show up, you're like, oh no! All right, so I'll stop talking to you guys, and I want to show you this this blowhole here. Oh! We're in the splash zone all the way up here, and it's probably because it's so windy, but the water feels really nice because of course it's hot here, so. But I think we're gonna try to go down. Ooh, what's that miss? I'm gonna try to go down a little closer once more people clear out, so. Trying to wait for this thing to blow. There we go, that's a baby one. It was shooting out a lot of water earlier. Oh, he's got the drone. Very refreshing here. Much better. Whew, that wind is fierce over here. I do not recommend flying your drone
over here if you're not experienced. It's making me a little bit nervous. I'm not saying he's not experienced, it's just really windy, and he said he keeps throwing up warnings because it's obviously really windy. So I am a risk taker when it comes to the drone and all of our footage. Just makes me a little bit nervous. I wonder if you guys can see down here. So I'd like to get closer, but you know, my shoe situation didn't come prepared. But you can actually see, wow, look how cool that is. Yeah, from here I can see the water just sitting at the bottom of the hole. And then when the tide comes in, it just splashes up in and takes the water right out of the hole. That's so awesome. Oh, looks like they're leaving me. Bye, 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 don't leave without me. Please come back. Please come back.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
Alright, so now we're in BOKA National Park. Translate to 7 mouths. And we are here at BOKA Pistol. So we're going to be visiting 2 of the 7. And Cullen found a blah blah, which is a little iguana with a blue tail. So now he's trying to chase that over here. But this is what we're looking at. Can y'all see how blue this water is over here? I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit closer, but we are definitely in a tropical island. It is gorgeous, gorgeous. Whoa! Getting some good stuff? Not yet. Alright, well, there's plenty of good stuff to be. Well, that was cool. Guys, I'm missing it all for you. Oh, do it again, do it again. Come on. We're gonna head back to go to another place, but I just wanted to show you really, really fast. Get over here. There are a bunch of rocks all stacked up over here. So that's kind of cool. I don't know if people just come and stack rocks, or if anyone has been to Curacao and knows the reasoning behind the stacked rocks, let us know in the comment box over here below. And I'd be interested to know why the rocks are stacked. Oh, look, honey.
What's up?
Cheese toasties.
Cheese. That's all it's
Yeah, that's very Dutch. Grilled cheese sandwiches. And the Dutch really like it. We call it tosti. And then some people with the cheese or ham and cheese, but a lot of families dip it in ketchup also. My family doesn't, but I know families that do. It's like, so then we categorize ourselves. Are you a dipper or not?
Okay, so this is the entrance to the national park. We came in here earlier and then went over to the mouth over there. And now we're going to go to another one. So it says enter at your own risk. That's promising, but it should be really cool. So when we were at the last mouth, I guess there were people that were down a little too close.
Yeah.
For other people's comforts. So when you're visiting this national park or anywhere in Curacao where the waves crash up really high, don't get too close.
Yeah, be careful.
Because it could be even stronger and bigger than you think it is, and very life-threatening. So
Yeah.
just be cautious and stick to the path like this said, and that sign said back there. And don't risk too much.
Yeah.
Alright, just got the lowdown on the stacked rocks that I mentioned previously. So it has been told that people make wishes, and they're doing them all over. So people stack rocks in Aruba, and she said in Hawaii, and here. So I guess you stack the rocks and you make a wish. There's a lot of them. It's impressive. How did they get all the way up there? Honey, we're going into a cave. Going into another cave. Wow. Oh yeah. Continue to watch your head. Wow. Get out of other people's ways. If y'all want to go up there. Coming out of the cave. Whew. I didn't think you could see me down there, but you can't see me up here either. That wasn't so bad. Goodness. Who knew these things were here? Got this nice overlook here. Very refreshing. Okay, so I believe our next stop is lunch.
Yep.
Is what I heard. We just showed you guys a menu of what they gave us to choose from, and I think you'll be pleased with our selection. We're doing it for you guys. Doing it for you. But all the prices are listed in US, and what's the other currency? Do you remember?
Something Dutch, right?
Yeah, probably the Dutch currency, but we will.
What's the currencies here? Dollars.
We have two, the US dollar and the local currency, the guilder. It's tied to the US dollar, so that's why we use both.
Okay.
It's $1 is 175 in guilders.
And
Look at your friend.
Oh, look!
But it's not a fully matured one. It only has a little bit of blue. Why can't I see it? This one is curious.
There he is. You can see the blue, and it's